Going to the movies on Thanksgiving is actually a tradition in some families. And just in time for the holiday are the three guys who live out some people's dreams of getting back at their boss. Again, we love you, Ken. We're not talking about you.
We promise.
Yeah.
That's right. Horrible Bosses is back with its sequel, and our entertainment reporter Jim Ferguson was able to sit down with Jennifer Aniston and Christoph Waltz to get the scoop before the release.
That's right. And it's just opening tomorrow.
Wow.
Okay, so we're right on time. And it's so much fun to be here with my black and white girls.
Yes.
Oh, I'm kind of
really
gold. I'm
confused.
kind of tan. It was a little. I'm like,
Yeah,
I paid a lot for this spray tan.
For Thanksgiving week. And, you know, we don't have a horrible boss here at Kagan at all, do we? We're very, very lucky that way.
We heart you, Ken.
Yeah. Now, Horrible Bosses 2, the opening scene spoofs us, what we're doing right now. We would have the three guys as guests because they've invented a new shower type thing. And that scene is hilarious. And you'll love it. You'll love it. I did. In fact, I enjoyed the movie more than the original. Jennifer Aniston, who I interviewed her last year for We're the Millers, and she's made for comedy as an actress, really. Friends and everything that she's done, she really enjoys comedy. And she said she had a hard time with this one because the dialogue they gave her was so raw and so rough, it was almost unbelievable. But here's one of my favorites, Jennifer Aniston. Is it true you went to the writers and said you wanted your character, Dr. Julia Harris, more over the top?
I was asked how far can they go, and I said go as far as you possibly can.
Did you?
Yes. Why not? I mean, when you have this wonderful opportunity to just be unapologetic with anything that comes out of your mouth, you may as well
I would have paid to be on the set when you were, your dialogue to the guys.
Yes, oh God. And just seeing their faces.
How many takes?
Well, because we had so many alternate lines, there would sometimes be about 8, because the writers just kept writing, and they're like, she'll say anything. Just give it to her. So, I mean, except for one.
A nympho potty mouth is what Jason said.
Nympho potty mouth, I know, that's an interesting one. Yeah, I'm a nympho potty mouth. But I think an elegant one.
So, I don't think sex therapy is working for Dr. Julia.
No, obviously not. But what she actually has discovered was that she's sort of met the mother lode of prey. You know, she's just, it's like chum for her.
You had to have a lot of fun.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
It's obvious.
I was sad when I'm always sad when Dr. Julia, when we have to wrap that part, because it's just so much fun.
Yeah, and she's fun to talk to, as you can tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and I think what people love about her is that she seems like so wholesome and sweet when you're looking at her, and then those things come out. It's so like jarring.
I know.
And I rewatched Horrible Bosses 1 last night, I told you, and so I'm gearing up for 2.
Yeah, you're going to enjoy 2. I did. I really did. Even though, you know, it's a hard R. I mean, there's some things, some people, it's not their cup of tea, I'm sure, you know. You just have to be ready for it like you are. I also talked to the bad guy in the film. He's the horrible boss that tries to steal their invention. Mr. Hansen, played by 2-time Oscar winner Christoph Waltz, who's done a few comedy things, but not much. And when I interviewed him, he's so serious. He's like the Christopher Waltz we remember from Inglourious Bastards and to Django
Unchained?
Unchained, yeah. He's very serious, but a nice man and a very talented man, obviously. And he's not German, and that's the first thing you tell you. He's from Austria, not Germany. Most people think he's from Germany. But here's a very talented Christopher Waltz. It's such a pleasure to meet you. I've just admired your work for so many years.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Speaking of your work, would you agree that it's your character in Horrible Bosses 2, Bert Hansen, that sets off this whole comedy of errors, in a way?
I hope so. I certainly hope so, because that would be the basic definition of drama.
Exactly.
You have heroes that need to go on a journey, and you have adversaries And without the adversary, the hero wouldn't need to take the journey. Mm-hmm. And since it's all about the hero's journey, you need a firm and strong adversary. And so that dramatic function is very exemplary in a way existent in this story. Mm-hmm. It's a classic structure.
Comedy of errors.
Comedy of errors, or a thriller that's flipped around.
It's flipped around. All right.
Well, he seems, like you said, he seems very serious, you know, but that kind of person makes a really good comedian.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. He does. You know, I'm not intimidated when I talk to these stars, as you can tell, but I was a little bit with Christopher because of that. He really knows the craft. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you have to know what you're talking about when you talk to Christopher Waltz. I have a treat for you guys on Thanksgiving. My favorite film of the year, up to now, it's called The Theory of Everything. And it's a story of Stephen Hawking, the astrophysicist who's ranked right up there with Einstein as far as a brilliant man. It's his basic early story when he was at Cambridge. And I have Eddie Redmayne, the British actor, the young actor who plays him, and who I'm picking to win Best Actor of the Year. Also, we have Felicity Jones, who plays his wife in the movie. And in real life, she was as important almost as he was in his success as a physicist. But what a wonderful film and two outstanding interviews for The Theory of Everything on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, we'll look forward to that. And actually, Jim is helping us out kind of early with Christmas, not Thanksgiving, because you brought along a video game for us to win.
Right.
We're not doing DVDs. We're even...
Before you do that, happy Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, happy holidays
thank
to you
you,
as well,
Jim.
Jim.
Happy feet too for the Wii. Just visit morningblend.com and click on the contest link to enter, and that's how you could possibly win that game. Thank you again, Jim.
You're welcome.